Hello everyone, this is me. I'm finally putting up a video, y'all. I have been through a lot. This is where I'm back at the city that we moved from. I was waiting on my son at the job that he worked at, and he wound up having to have to pause his job because of everything that was going on. But one thing I can say is God is good. And even though it seemed like we had went in the right direction, we quickly seen that things were starting to fall apart. And so we had to go ahead and relocate. I had gotten the job, got hired. I got my state license to be able to work, and I was going to start working from home. And I was told that they would cooperate and work with me while I was in that process. But unfortunately, that did not happen. So, like I said, here where I was trying to go live on TikTok and try to reach out, it didn't come of nothing or anything. And of course, I know what I was doing, y'all. But y'all can see my fingers in the Band-Aid, whatever I got bit by in that place. I'm still dealing with it. My fingernail is starting to grow out. It's still taking a while for it to grow out. So I'm just clipping it as it grows. It's going kind of slow because it's still damaged. But I'm doing great as far as overall health and everything like that. So I just want to give y'all an update to let y'all know what we were going through and everything. I'm smiling because at that time I was I was live, y'all, on TikTok. And I had a few people come in. I had some strange people come in and things like that. But, it just kind of felt good to be able to talk to somebody. I did try to go live on YouTube, but nobody never showed up. So, of course, I'm, new to YouTube as well. So anyway, that's me checking out my finger because it was very tender and sore. Y'all, I don't know what bit me. They had like little weird looking spiders, and they had bugs, and they had ants and, stuff like that. So I don't know what bit me. All I know is that, it hurt and it's been over about 3.5, 4 or 5 months now. Something like that. It's been a while since that happened. But anyway, like I said, I was sitting out waiting at my son's job. But since then, we have moved, and we're in a home now and not an apartment. Because when I moved in the apartment, they told me that we would be able to be in a downstairs apartment, but we weren't. We were in an upstairs apartment, and with me having my knees and my back injury that I have actually, losing weight would definitely help, and I'm working on that. I'm in a super huge house. This house is huge. I've never in my life been in nothing this big. So it's really huge to me. It may not be to some people, but it's huge. And like I said, I've never had anything this huge. So I'm so grateful and so thankful because now, I have my room and I have my office equipment that did get delivered here to the new address. That was a very stressful situation because I was trying to get in contact with them to let them know not to mail the equipment to that location. See, I have my necklace on. Y'all go to my, one of my videos at the bottom of the video, or this video, I will have those items attached as well. And at the end of the video, I do believe I will have a little review, my first review with Temu. So I'm learning all of these things, as well as I'm learning a lot of information for my job at home, and which I'm going to do my best to keep along with YouTube, because, you just need that this day and time, y'all, we need that. If you employed, if it's something that you hate, try to, just talk to God and ask Him to open the door for you to get to something that you love. Even if it's something you create yourself, that you love it and you don't have a problem with going to work or anything like that. And then you add on other incomes and things like that. So, that being on a positive note, like I said, right now I'm in training, and then eventually I will be on my own, to see what knowledge I've retained. So y'all pray for me that I'll be able to retain all this information because it's a lot. But as you can see in the video, I'm just talking and talking to the people that did come in on the TikTok and everything. And then you'll see where we stayed. We were at 3 different locations that were Planet Fitnesses that we slept in the vehicle overnight for like 2 or 3 nights at each location, or one night or whatever. And then somebody we met, family, knew them. We stayed with them. We were so grateful that they opened their door for us for a couple of nights. And then we went back out and stayed the last 2 or 3 nights at another parking lot. It had some little convenience stores and things. And we, because we didn't want to be on anybody, and I definitely didn't, the way that everything was happening, we were literally having to take every dime and dollar that we got to pay for our holding fee, for our move-in cost. I mean, it was expensive. It was not cheap. So it literally was taking everything. But at the same time that the enemy tried to attack us and put in for an eviction against us after they said they would work with us, and went and filed it, and I had to go to the courts and talk to the judge, even though I already still knew that it was going to be in the favor of them, because you have to have your income. That's just one thing. So I don't doubt that. I don't have no problem with that at all. We just ran out of funding. The jobs did not open up at the time that we thought they would. And one income that we did have was just really just keeping our food and gas and stuff like that going. It was not enough to pay the rent on top of what I was barely getting, a month. So that part, I don't have a problem with that. So I don't want anybody to think, oh, well, how would you expect if you don't have no job, you don't have enough income, things like that do happen. But they did say that they would work with us. And at the time they still went and filed. So, I had to stop my equipment from being ordered. And, and that was a stress. And like I said, every dime and dollar we got, and we had help, from family, we had to spend it, because I'm not getting anything on YouTube, not even near being able to get a payout or anything like that. So y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments and let me know. I can surely take them in consideration. And like I said, I just did my first Temu. So, I'm new to all of that, brand and brand deals and, posting and putting links and things like that, Temu. This is the scent bulbs. I got two for the $0. So y'all, if I have a link or a code, you can use my link or my code. If I have it, it'll be in the description box for you to get the $0 items and tell your friends it's the 0 items from the Temu. Just how it comes packaged, and I'll let y'all see it. I thought I had it upside down. It says Love Life with Air Revitalizer. Air Revitalizer model KJ169. First choice. That's the bulb. And I got 3 scents. These are the scents: lavender, deep ocean, and rose.